So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Washington going to send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. No return. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 14, first down Commanders.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Herbert on first down now. And this is incomplete.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain.
On the move past the 40. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 34-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 34. Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 18. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thomas. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. On 2nd down, Dillon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3-0 after one on EA's. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll run for it with Dillon. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. They go power. This is Johnson, the fullback. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Dillon is in. Touchdown, Washington. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Running up the middle, here's Dillon. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 7 yards there and a first down. Hands it off out of the gun. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
On 2nd and 9. Herbert into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this 2nd quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Here's Herbert. This is Rager with it on the crossing pattern. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 34-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They give to Dillon out of the gun. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And that will be incomplete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now, it's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys do.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Washington on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Herbert now. Thomas has got it. Complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. We'll get an injury stoppage, and it appears to be the wideout, Jahan Dotson. He's the one shaken up. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. Here we go on 4th down. Running right through him. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Backed up where they were on this side of the field. That was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a 1st down in that situation?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position.
Well, someone is certainly having a big game, and while that sack doesn't quite have the splash of his pick 6 from earlier, you know he's thrilled to be making big plays during a great individual effort today.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
Hauled in over the middle by Rager. And he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas there to make the grab. And the Commanders take the block punt and convert it into 6. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
The Bills bring out a couple of extra defensive backs to defend this third down play.
Yeah, they're going dime. Howell throwing on third down here. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in there, but it's fourth down. Washington going to send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. 36 yards on. Third quarter action. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Howell out of the shotgun. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. Howell on the QB sneak. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Howell. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Robinson up the middle. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Howell. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And his kick here is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They begin the drive with Robinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell them to take care of the ball, and try to move forward.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he's got room. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the fourth quarter.
And with those types of runs, that tells you they feel very confident in their running game. They feel very strong at this stage of the contest, and they want to keep doing exactly what we saw there, running the ball down their throat.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Now they'll run on the draw. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Hey, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 21. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. They run the draw here with Robinson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Second down, Howell back to pass. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Jason Strobridge. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And what do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Here's Howell. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. Washington going to send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Bills will take them. 10. So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 41 yards on the ground for him so far.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere.